Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hi. So, as you know, yesterday, One Piece live action released and everything. I thought that it would be like maybe 2 episodes a week or 1 episode a week, but all of the episodes came out. So I was like, okay, I need to start watching and make a review video. Because if I make a reaction video, I should at least also talk about it and watch it and like give it a proper chance, even though I was like very hesitant towards it. But yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes so far, and basically my plan is, since there's 8 episodes, I'm gonna watch 2 episodes, make a video and talk about it, and another 2 episodes, and so forth. So it'll be at least like 4 videos talking about this live action series, so forth. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. I'll try not be too negative. I will have a few clips or videos, short videos of certain scenes that I'm talking about, like just here while I'm talking, and a few photos and examples of things that I'm talking about, just so it's like more visualized and you know what I'm talking about exactly. Okay, so the one thing that I want to talk about, so the very first scene that opens up is the island where Goldie Roger gets executed. But first of all, there's like a scene there where it's basically Grand West. And I think that's amazing. Grand West is like a casino here in Cape Town, South Africa. And they filmed a lot of scenes here in South Africa. So that's quite interesting and cool to see. I don't know, that is really cool. I really like that. So yeah. So let me just talk about more of the positive things first. I will say that they stayed true and accurate to how the first 5/6 episodes started, because I watched a few of I rewatched the anime, the first few episodes, just so I can remember, because like One Piece has been running for years, okay? I can't remember everything. I can remember like the basics, but so far so good is my answer to episode 1 and 2, because they're actually following the way it actually started out and how he met Zoro, Luffy met Zoro and Nami and all of that so far. So that's really cool. And I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right. Captain Elvelda? Oh my god, I'm terrible. But she was pretty cool. The actor was like chef's kisses, and I really liked her voice. I don't know, I think that was really cool acting. And the boat looks quite good-ish. Kinda. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so far it's been okay. I'm just like the negative things that I'm gonna be saying. It's just like small nitpicking things and how they changed certain scenes or how things played out with the map to the Grand Line and so forth. But so far, like the beginning of the storyline is really good, so I'll give them that. And then I made notes and everything. Okay, and nitpicking, but for some reason, what you call it, Garp has a Irish accent, and like, it doesn't fit for the type of character that he is. I expected something more like rough and rugged and deep, or something different. I don't know. It doesn't fit for me. I don't know. I'm not sure if I could get used to it. But at least the outfit is accurate, and they even got the little dog hat thingy. That was cool. Yeah. And then what else? Yeah. And then they didn't even say Gold D Roger. So it's not Gold. They say Gold Roger. They didn't say Gold D Roger, which is actually his full name. Yeah. But that doesn't matter, I guess. I don't know. It's not that hard to remember, and you're not actually saying Gold. Or maybe they thought that was his name, and that's why there's a full stop in the D. I don't know why they changed it like that. That was kind of weird. Yeah. And then, yeah, I'm going to nitpick as much as possible. And then there's a scene where they're supposed to yell, well, what about your One Piece? Where is it? And then they just say treasure. And okay, that was just very anticlimactic and not like building up to the point of what they're looking for, waiting for, wanting answers for. But that's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I have whole notes and everything. Let me just keep it up and everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. What I found quite shocking, like, with One Piece, the anime, like they censor a lot so that children can still watch. But I feel like One Piece isn't for kids because there's a lot that goes on that just children shouldn't see. But anyway, so in the anime, you don't actually see Goldie Roger get executed, but in this live action, you actually get to see that. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's a different take on that, but it's a little different, especially since there's no blood or anything like that in the anime. But okay, that's fine. Yeah, I guess. And then my list is very long. We're having a proper chat about it. Just all the details is important, especially if you're like a proper fan of One Piece. So it's supposed to be a dramatic scene where Goldie Roger is going to be executed, and in the anime he's like climbing a long high stairs, lots of stairs, up to the platform where he's going to be executed. For some reason they changed that and just like put him on this elevator thing where the guys had to like it was funny. They had to like thingy him so he can go up, like manually pushing him up. And I'm like, why couldn't you just do stairs? Like yeah. And then do that magical cut scene where he's like finally up there on top of the platform. You didn't have to climb all the stairs in one scene or whatever. I don't know. Like they could have made it work in that way because it was supposed to be like a super dramatic, historic moment in One Piece, the anime. But that's okay. Anyway, I'm still salty about how Shanks look. He does not look good. But then there's this really sweet scene. As you know, in the anime, Luffy just wants to like prove himself to Shanks that he can do it and can be a pirate. So he stabs himself, and then there's a scene in the live action where Shanks like patches him up, and in the background you hear Binks no Sake, that song that Brooke sings. That is really, really sweet. I was like, are you gonna play like one of the anime songs, or maybe the background song, the fighting song that they have, that specific One Piece fighting soundtrack that they play in the background, or something, anything from the original thing. So when I heard Binks no Sake, that was really nice. In English, I think it's Binks Sake. It's his sake, but Binks Sake? Yeah, I think it's something. And then I must say that I really like the actor for Zoro. I don't know what the actor's name is, but he does a really good job as acting as Zoro. He's exactly what I thought he would be in live action. He has a very serious, cool personality, and this actor is just doing the best job ever. Especially with the accent and the tone of voice and the way he does things, and it's so cool. Yeah, and as for the guy that acts as Luffy, I'll get to the names of the actors eventually. I'll Google it and remember it for the next episode. But anyway, yeah, he's doing a really good job at bringing Luffy to life and still having that silliness of the personality that Luffy has. And yeah, I kind of like the curly hair. It works somehow. And then the baby Luffy, I don't know, Luffy, past Luffy, I think it's like 10 years old or so. Yeah, in the flashbacks. So obviously he's telling Kobe about like his past and why he made this choice of wanting to be a pirate, and like there's a lot of scenes of just like going to his past, like a lot of back. I just had the word. Yeah. Anyway, it's to the past. So he's thinking about the past, and it's throughout the first episode and the second episode which I found quite unique, and I kind of like that. It kind of works. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Luffy meets Zoro and he meets Nami, and then they get the map to the Grand Line. But then this is weird thing. So before Buggy captures them in the second episode, Luffy puts the map into his mouth before he knocks unconscious, like because there's like gas that's making them fall asleep. And I'm like, I actually picked up my phone and I'm googling like, can he do that? I've never seen him do that in the anime. Why would you make that decision? What is this? Because I remember in the anime, Nami has the map, and then she somehow tricks Luffy into this weird plan of hers to give Luffy to Buggy as like, oh, I found the thief, or I found the person that was like doing it or stealing the map, and like trying to trick Buggy in a way. And that's how they meet Buggy initially. So yeah, so in the anime she still has the map, but in the live action he has the map inside of his body. I'm sitting there like, what? It's so bad. Like the choices is so bad. I hate it. Oh, but like, yeah, the scene was really good. The fight between Buggy and Luffy and Nami and Zoro and so forth, that was really, really cool. I really appreciated the CGI, especially because he has the Bada no Mi, the fruit that makes his body like what's the word, separate, and you can separate it and like reattach it again after that and whatever. That was really cool. But it took a really dark turn in the Buggy scene in episode 2, where they had this tank of water where they were drowning Luffy and stretching him and doing all these crazy things. And I'm like, oh, this is different. Yeah, are you sure this is for kids? Yeah, like the whole scene with Buggy is completely different from the anime, and I wondered like, what? But why though? Like the last fight scene makes sense, but it's like, but why? But why? Why? But especially putting the map into his mouth. I don't know. Anyway, I'm jumping the gun because I didn't even talk about the fight with Captain Morgan. That was quite cool because I was waiting for Zoro to use all 3 of his swords, and that is awesome. Like, the fight was really cool. And as for the CGI for Luffy's, like how he stretches his body and does all the fighting tactics and whatever, I don't know. I say I'm gonna give it like maybe a 4.5 out of 10 for the CGI for Luffy's stretching body thing. Like, I get that they can't like bring everything to life because it's an anime, and in anime anything is possible, but when doing a live action it can be a bit of a challenge to make it look as realistic as possible. So okay, it's fine, I guess. It's okay. Anyway, I really like Buggy. Buggy's one of my favorite villain captains, if you could say. I did mention that the CGI for his devil fruit powers is really, really cool, especially when his head gets knocked off and everybody's like, what? That is really very, very cool. Yeah, that is just awesome. I think I've seen most of the stuff. Yeah, I did. And then actually, yeah. And so then obviously we get the most iconic scene with Luffy and Shanks, where they're just getting in a fight with this random pirate. I don't know if he has a name, but that's not so important. They get in a fight, and then that random pirate takes Luffy out into sea for some reason. And then there's this giant sea creature that obviously bites off Shanks' arm. Yeah. So they recreated that scene. and it was quite good. I would say I was quite impressed, especially by the sea creature and the CGI for that. That was quite emotional and a sweet scene because it's one of the most iconic scenes from One Piece. So that was really nice to see in live action. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. The next few episodes is with Usopp. If I remember correctly, it's Usopp next. And then we're going to get to Arlong, which I am very excited to see. And obviously excited to see Sanji and so forth. So, yeah, I said a lot of negative things. So my rating for the first two episodes, I think 5 out of 10. Yeah, I think that's entirely fair since it's been a 50-50 situation, 50% negative, 50% positive. Yeah, somewhat positive, semi-positive, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. This is just my useless opinion because I was very negative from the beginning and still am because there's so many things that I have on my notebook that is super negative. But like it's something that my brother even said, like maybe you're just nitpicking at the small things. Maybe I am, but it's like, if you're gonna do a live action of an anime, accuracy is so important, especially for crazy anime fans like me. We are expecting accuracy. Yeah. I mean, for some reason, Luffy's not wearing sandals. What? 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 Everybody knows him for his sandals. Yeah. That's so strange. And then I really like how Kobe looks. He looks really good. What else? Also, so Mikey's nose is actually red. Like it's supposed to be red. Like in the anime, that's actually his nose. It's not fake. It's not like one of those clown noses that you put on. So that makes sense why his nose is so moist here and looking all gross and whatever. And then what else? So the Denden Mushi, the Denden Mushi. Apparently you can feed them. I've never seen that in the anime because there's a scene where Garp feeds the Denden Mushi with letters, and I'm like, I didn't know you could do that. That's very interesting. Yeah. But anyway, I'm looking forward to the next few episodes. Let me know if you're gonna watch it. Let me know your comments and thoughts down below. Thank you for watching. Bye.